Brian O'Hara has just spent the last 2 minutes and 58 seconds dragging a ton of equipment over walls, up ramps, across a ravine, and then sprinting with it for 50 yards. And like 35 other men, he volunteered.
Burning, 2, 3, 4, 5, come up. Shut up. Go! Go, Limber! Push on. Sprint, Elton, sprint. Drive it on. Pull him out! Move it out! Get it going now, come on! Pick it up!
The Devonport field gun crew is one of the most exclusive clubs in the Royal Navy. There are only 2 others, Portsmouth and the Fleet Air Arm. Every July, the 3 meet at Earls Court to do battle for the fastest field gun run of the Royal Tournament. And there's nothing friendly about the rivalry. It's in deadly earnest. It takes less than 3 minutes to produce a winning run, a whole year to mould a winning team. The hopeful volunteers start applying in August after the tournament. By the following April, 36 have been signed on to form 2 18-man crews. From then on, it's 16 weeks of relentless slog.
2, 3, 4. Come on, Daddy, drive it out. Come on, get the bloody legs going. Come on all the way, Buggy, drive it out. And double round. But this time, we sprint flat out.
Henry Cotton, 3 times on the receiving end as a field gunner, now dishing out the treatment as the physical training instructor. He's the man they'll love to hate. His relentless vocal barrage will drive them to the very limits of physical pain and endurance and forge them into the fittest, strongest men in the country.
And jog round.
I've got to drive them to maximum fitness without killing them to go on the track. I could take them out the gym and wipe them out, you know, and they'd be able to do nothing for the rest of the day, so I've got to try and get happy medium. I've got to get hard work with enjoyment. You can work hard, but if there's no humour in it, then it becomes pain, if you know what I mean. If you can make them work hard and laugh at the same time, they don't feel the pain so much. I'm proud to have been a field gunner. I think everybody who's ever run is proud to be one. Once they get in that arena, there's nothing me, number one, or anybody can do. It's up to them, you know. I just hope they come out with all the pots.
Down, back, forward, up. Come on, drive it out. Down, back, right up. Come on, stand up and double round. Come on, don't hang around, boys. As soon as you get up, sprint round. Come on, dig it out. Come on, Barney, get him up. Come on, you're bloody walking, boys. Come on, speed up. Speed up. Don't look at me, Tomo. Come on, gotta work.
Today's fast and furious field gun run symbolically recreates episodes from the Boer War, when in 1899 naval 12-pounders from the ship HMS Powerful were manhandled overland to silence the Boer guns at the relief of Ladysmith.
Down! Fire!
These field gunners share that Victorian determination to silence the enemy. Only for Boar, read Portsmouth and Ayr.
Wider apart next time, wider apart, that's it. Come on, drive them out. Hold it out there, Sammy. Out, hold it, and back. Right down behind the neck, Fred. Lower at the back. Come on, lower. Lower. Come on, force it up. Drive it up. Down, Colin. Down lower. Come on, lower. That's better. Down lower. Come on, drive them out. Straight halfway there now, boys. Halfway there. Come on, work hard. Right up, John. Head up, John. Head up. Head up. Come on, drive it up, Dougie. Drive it. Come on, John. Throw it up. Drive it out. Drive it out. Come on, push them out. Push them out, boys. Come on, work hard. Strict style. Come on, drive them out. Right up. Come on. Bit lower, Spud. Bit lower. Come on, lift it up. Head up. Chest up. Push. Push. Well done, boys.
Okay, what I'm going to do now, lads, I'm going to walk up the straight now. All quite happy? Right, just walk it up from now, so stand by, go. We walk up, don't run. Stop now. The first go, all the front flight, thin out.
April 10th, the first day on the training track.
17 and 11, then carry on.
Field gunners can run once every 3 years, and a team can field 12 ex-gunners. So, for some, this is a familiar situation. For others, it's their first chance to get the feel of the equipment, the complexity of the drill. The effect of their combined muscle power will shift the gear all right, but only meticulous planning and split-second timing will shave away the seconds that produce a winning time.
Come on, stand here.
B crew number from 7.
Tom Luther, petty officer and 3 times a field gunner. He's this year's #1 trainer.
You've thrown a haven line before, haven't you? No. Well, you're going to learn now, all right? But throw it over to the right-hand side of that lap, Ram.
Right-hand side. What if it goes over?
Just attempt it. That'll do. The next flight comes in, you pass that up, you'll see it over, you go down and you throw the sheer leg across. Stand by. Drill. Then. Right, wait. Once you've done that, just push them over like that. Now, for God's sake, watch your fingers, because it'll hurt your fingers, all right? Come on, Shiner, look for them feet. It's just a case of that. Right, let's have a look. Once we get to this position here, all right, you take up your 2 level spokes, all right? And what you've got to do is lift and push into the wall, okay? Take the higher spoke. Take that higher spoke, okay? I'll lift them up, pushing them in, all right? Watch your nuts on that, all right? Pull them to the wall, wheel them over. Okay? Stand by. Drill! Your hands are all wrong, all right? Take it back.
You're going to do that. You lose the spin. You spin the wheel then.
Okay, Brian, let me get. Okay, from here, go and slat on the wall. Drill. Okay, where are you standing back for, Sammy? Slat them and take that limber to the wall as well, all right? Good squat, Kenny. Stand by. Drill. Come on, lift it up! Take it back.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it down as well. I know it spins on the corner.
Your hands have got to be like that, then to there, and then over, all right?
Colin Youlden is running for the first time at number 16 on the limber wheels of A Crew, and he finds the manoeuvre sticky. 8 weeks later, and they've got it together.
Okay. Now, at this position, the limber numbers have put the limber over the wall and they start to come towards the rig. 9 comes onto the left right-hand shear leg. In you come. 18, and the shear numbers then come to the rig.
The trainers serve 2 consecutive years with the division. In the first, they train B Crew. In the second, theirs is the #1 team, A Crew.
On the 28 foot.
Last year, after 11 losing years, Devonport won all 5 tournament trophies. For Tom Luther, last year's number 2, it's a formidable legacy.
It was good to win last year. You know, I was involved in the winning of the 5 cups. And it was nice to know that it is possible for Devonport to win, because we hadn't won for 10 years.
See what I mean, 9? You've got to hold that leg down, or else the rig goes to pot mess. Soon as he's... The
last time we won any cup at all was in '67, in our running that year, you know.
OK, George, here we go. Don't pull him in. Don't ever pull him in. Come back.
So it's like a disease. You do it again and again. At times, you know, you think yourself, well, that's it, you know. This is the last. When it's gone bad, you know. Or what the hell am I doing here? But it always comes out right, you know. I want a team at Earls Court that's got a chance to win something, that's all. But it can all change tomorrow, as it's changed today, you know. I could get one accident or one bit of equipment go into the chasm, and then that's it, 4 blokes gone, you know. But to win, that's the only thing, to win. It's nice to be a good loser, but, you know, it's just not on, really. I've got to win.
Pick him up there, he's only 60 pounds.
Assembling the shear legs takes nearly an hour to explain. Barely 15 seconds to complete once they're up to speed.
Roughly. That's what happens. When he slips that is your tip to slip the 28 foot, OK? All that's going to happen now is slip. There's not much weight there. Bring him back and throw him back. OK, and let him slip through your shoulders down to where I said, OK? In line with the wall, OK? All right, watch your heads here, boys. Just be aware that that's going to come out.
Look at the waist, look between my legs, or...
You just watch that there, look. There's 2 orders, lift and back. At the order lift, the shear legs come forward. All right, on the back, the shears are lifted up and brought into the shoes. But don't worry about it. Just keep the weight of it. OK, unbottle, unbottle. There you go, somebody. Snatch!
With the rig assembled, the equipment can be swung out over the chasm. But first, the meticulous planning to get the gun over the wall.
Same again. Stop when we've done it all together. Stand by! Stand by! Go! 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 On the mark!
Together, the gun and carriage are the heaviest pieces of equipment, weighing over half a ton. Just 2 hours into day 1, and there's the first casualty.
All right, sort it out. Sort it out. Get the wheels over. Wheel the wheels round.
Doc! Come on, Doc.
Sick bird, I'm on the bleeding camera.
Take it up. He didn't do it on the wall. He said he thought he nipped it on something under the gun.
What's a stupid twat thing he's doing? It's not a good record, that. It's a very good record, that.
Nobby Hall lost the top of his thumb and the chance to run with this year's team.
Take it back.
Yorkie Rudge has waited for 4 years to run for Devonport, and before lunch he's taken out of B crew as the slightly apprehensive replacement for the crack A team.
Very cool. Yeah? All right, just put the, as he says, downwards, just leave go of that hand and come underneath to lift the trail in, all right? There's not much room here, isn't it, is there? Somebody, drill! That's fair. A little bit of aggression, but look where you are, OK? But you are all 6s and 7s here. For Christ's sake. If you're in doubt of anything, take your hands away. Because you'll lose them, honestly. Honest, true, you'll lose your hands. Take it back. Trail on the wall. Drill! As that's hitting, That's lifting, and your wheel will drop off then, all right? You got me? You see what's happening is, you're going in too late, his wheel's off, and the gun's turning. Like it just happened before, when, remember?
Drop me head.
Oh, drill. All right, nothing different up there, is it? Well, that was good for aggression, 6 out of 10. Okay, 5 and 6. You get under, and then pull the gun forward. You come around the axle, because if you didn't, it'll top you. Come around the axle, and you keep your hands on the top of the axle and push them over the wall. Don't hang around then, because the barrel's coming after it.
Come on, stand up! Stand up with it! Stand up! Now walk with it! Walk with it!
Put the buzz up!
Come on! Up buzz! Up buzz!
Go, Danny! Okay? See how it's riding off the top of your pad now? Have you got a hip pad on? Have you got a hip pad on? Yeah? Okay. Right, all I want you to do now is to put your wheels on your shoulders and run to the top of the ramp. Eddie, get your hand off there.
Each wheel weighs 120 pounds. In practice, the carriers are heavily padded on shoulder and hip. But at Earls Court, there's no protection.
Go!
Right, Yorkie. I want that sunny side down this time, okay? Pick it up. Go at the top of the ramp with it. Now heave him flat so he hits on the sunny side downwards. That'll do there.
No, honestly, when I come over just then, my hands, my fingers were going, man. Just hang on. If that, yeah, but if it had gone, it's my neck. Because that'll hit the deck before I will. Whack.
3 weeks later, Yorkie pulled a shoulder muscle, and he lost his place in the team. He was back, fit and raring to go by the beginning of June, in B Crew.
Not a hula hoop, all right? All right? Okay?
Every detail of the drill is practiced and honed to second-splitting perfection. Coordination means speed, means a faster overall time.
Does it?
Even off the track, the training doesn't let up. They're not allowed to drink spirits or beer, and for 36 matlows to go on the wagon for 4 months, that's real dedication. From breakfast at 7 a.m. to supper at 6:30, they all eat together, their diet carefully balanced by their own chefs. Like everything else, even their food is geared to produce tough, muscle-bound field gunners.
In his get. Okay, waiting for it to come down, all right? Obviously, you stand back for a minute for the gun to come out.
Back on the track, it started to snow. Later, when they're running at speed, wet gear could be fatal. But at this stage, the training is painstakingly slow and meticulous.
Just up the top of the
So
ramp.
the drill goes on.
By 12, somebody to go in. Somebody. Drill! Get that wheel off!
Check him, hold him up.
You lean back, because if you don't, Big Bertha will come and knock your head off, all right? Cross your chest. And then you've got to arch your body, okay? Because you're getting the road of him. Also, that bit of wood there, all right? It's just dying to chop you. Right, let's line it. Take the weight of it, boys, take the weight. It's got to be leg. It's got to be leg and hand first, all right? Onto that traveller handle.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Take it back. Stand by. Drill. Go. Get out. Get out of the way of it. All right, now stop fumbling for this bloody thing here, all right?
Seen like this, in virtual slow motion, it all looks frighteningly complex and dangerous. But when they're running flat out, they all agree that somehow it's safer. Dave Worrell, the first man to swing out across the chasm on the ropes, is running for the 5th time. He explains it this way.
You become very alert on the track. With the adrenaline running through the body, you become alert to what's happening around you. I just concentrate purely on my job, and I'm watching other people do their job.
No fingers in the way.
And that's what you've got to concentrate on. There's nothing, you don't think about anything else but what's happening on the track. It's like a footballer. He doesn't think about his wife when he's playing football, just about to score a goal from the penalty spot, does he? He's thinking about putting the ball in the back of the net. I'm thinking about getting out there at about 1:23.
Out in 1:25 means the time to the first action. In fact, by June the 8th, they're doing it in 1:30.
Right, somebody on bottle. Unsnatch.
The run home is quicker. When the last man back, the Angel, flies across on the Traveller, they'll be looking for 1 minute dead or less on the stopwatch. Portsmouth hold the all-time record for the run, 2 minutes, 44.7 seconds. And that's what every heaving, sweating Devonport body is aiming for. Once into the competition arena, time penalties will be added if gear is dropped or a man falls in the chasm. Foot faults are added if anyone moves a fraction off their mark in the rest between actions. The field gun officers judge each other's teams. The boss, as he's known at Devonport, is Lieutenant Colin Freethy.
I get very, very worked up every run. Obviously, you want them to do as well as they possibly can, and every mistake they make is a sort of personal disaster. I think it's a club, within the network of the Navy. I think it's certainly the closest I've been to 50 blokes in the Navy who've been under me, and it's quite unlike any other job that you could find anywhere else in the fleet.
That run-out was in 1 minute 35.1, and it's not slick enough for Tom Luther when his goal is 1:25.
35 one out. I must get this 30 out this week. That was a 3-6 there. Got to mould ourselves back again into a team again, okay? We've got to fight together, not individuals, not 24 dead limber slips again. Right, lads, 35 one out, coming back 1-7. A very casual get on there, Martin, but fair enough, he went off the next time. I'm back to normal in the next one. Button up was rubbish there, bloody rubbish on the run home. 12-3. There's 2 years on there. The limber was out slightly to the right, I give you that. Slightly to the right. 23-5 home, that's coming all right, that is. Yeah, Danny's got a bad bat. Miss him.
Can I get through the hole?
No, yes, you can do, Danny. Go through the hole. You can't really sit on that one because everybody's anticipating it there because it was a bad button up, because the limber was out. It must have been inches out, only inches out. We've got to mould ourselves back in again, OK? Into the team. I'm not saying we're all going to Ratchet, but I'm saying is what you don't know is the mistakes that's happening and the recovery from them. All right?
For 2 months, Devonport have trained in isolation. By June the 8th, they're ready for the first of 4 public runs in the barracks at HMS Drake. At Earls Court, the air will vibrate to the Devonport chant of "Oggy, Oggy, Oggy." Roughly translated, it means get out there and win. And what's it all for? This blood, sweat, and sometimes tears. A table full of silver pots. Last year, Devonport swept the board and won the lot. And when they walk out into the arena at Earls Court on July the 15th, that will be their target again. 3 weeks ago, in training, this team set a new Devonport record at 2 minutes 45.6. In 4 months, these 36 individuals have moulded themselves into a team that moves with the fluidity and coordination of a well-oiled machine. A machine that has the will to win.
The thing is, you're out for one aim, that's to win. It's no good coming down here and saying, OK, we might win, we might not win. You come here to win, and you've got to put your whole 100%. If you got 110%, will you give that as well?
Self-satisfaction. It's a tremendous feeling, you know, to know that you've done a good time. You know, that, it's always a time limit to try and break, you know, and to do that, it's the feeling inside is just too much to explain, really. It's hard to believe.
I am a winner. I think the majority of people who come into Field Gun Crew are all sportsmen in their own rights, i.e. I'm a Navy hockey player, there's Navy rugby players here, Navy swimmers. They're all winners, they all want to win, and we want to win at Earls Court.
It's a big thing, you know, it's something to be proud about. It's not like the rest of the things in the Navy. You get in this, and you notice, you stood out, and it's on your records, and it's a big thing. It's a big thing in the Navy. Just sorts them out from the boys type of thing.
There's nothing like running in the arena at Earls Court. When you march into that arena, you feel 10 foot tall.